Hello everybody, welcome to the Convo, and today our guest is no other than Tobi Ang. So Tobi, we have been working together for quite some time,
Yes.
and he has a lot of things to say to you guys today. As to what that is, you will soon find out. And so Tobi, in order for the audience to know you a little better, can you tell us more about yourself?
Well, the simple thing is, my name is Tobi Ang. I'm the Chief Operations Officer of the Angcore Group, and a proud Davaoeño. My family is really from Davao, born in Davao, and moved back a couple of years ago, and now we're here.
What makes you proud to be a Davaoeño?
Well, no, I grew up here. I spent most of my childhood here, and even when I left for education and work outside, I always knew that I'd come back here. I don't know, it's always a sense of giving back to Davao in whatever small way I could. You know, it was always about trying to learn as much as I could outside. Whether in school or whether during my professional career there, and seeing how I can give that back to Davao. That was always my mindset ever since. So I'm glad that in my own small way, in my own in the way I contribute, I'd like to think we help out Davao in our own way.
Well, definitely. Davao is one of the greatest cities of all.
For sure.
Besides the fact that we live here.
Yeah.
And
it's good to know, like especially now Davao's getting a lot of attention. I think us who live here have always known the potential and the beauty of Davao. And growing up, I would always invite friends to come over just to showcase Davao to them, and pretty much everyone falls in love with the city after. So I'm really happy with what's going on now, where more attention is being placed on Davao. It's sort of becoming the center of government and the center of attention for everyone now, and I think it's good. It's good. It's about time.
I really agree with what you said. Like when you invite people here, you know, they love it. They love the place, and it's really true. I also have friends who are from Cebu or from other places, but when they got here, they also like it. You know. By the way, the first mall here is, I think, Victoria Plaza. Is that right?
The first big mall,
Yeah, Victoria Plaza, and we used to shop there a lot with my mom. So we are really proud of how the city progressed as time flies, you know. And you mentioned that you are the VP of operations of Angcore.
Yeah.
What's Angcore?
Well, we have businesses in different industries. No? We are in automotive, agri, food, and some others. No, Angcore is sort of the glue that holds all of those businesses together, and the Angcore Group is what provides the vision and the values that guide each one of those businesses. So the Angcore Group is basically the guiding vision and value setter for all of our other businesses.
So it's like the mothership of all the businesses.
Yeah, you can look at it like that.
So it's like SM, and then you have
not even close to the scale of SM, but in a much smaller scale, similar to that.
Similar.
Yeah.
But the same structure, like.
That's sort of the direction that we want to go. That we have that mothership company that sort of directs and guides everyone, so that all the movements are all synchronized and aligned.
Woo! How long have you been working as the VP of operations?
Well, I moved back to Davao in 2007, and I joined. Well, basically, I was already part of that group when I moved back. but officially I took over operations in 2010, I think 2010. Yeah.
So that's 3 years after.
Yes, yes, yes. So I dabbled in different businesses that I had here. We opened a restaurant, and then we opened a studio, like a Pilates studio, one time, and then before I really finally got in the groove and helped out with Angcore.
Wow. So 3 years after 2007, 2010. So how's your day like?
Well, my day is basically I go to the office and I check in with my managers and discuss with them what's going on, the things to do for the week. I have set schedules when I meet with specific departments and managers, and we basically discuss what has happened, and we agree on the plans and programs for the next week. That happens regularly.
By the way, just in case you don't know, we are shooting this video in his office. And just in case, if people will start to like talk about bad things to him, that's the reason why he has these swords. It's for display. Is this real though?
They're real, but they've never been used. So
that's
basically, yeah, this display given to us by we have different brands for our automotive, and we receive gifts from them, and this is one of those gifts that we received. Thank you.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right.
It's good.
What's the most exciting part about your job, dude? Like your role? The most exciting thing.
Yeah. My business experience was really more into the finance and corporate planning and business development, and so that's my background. And in that, there's pros and cons for every position. And with that role that I had in my previous businesses that I worked for, my employment, there's a lot of directing from above. You come up with plans and programs, and then you get the sub businesses to implement. Now as operations, now that I'm deeply involved in operations, I find it more fulfilling, because if you have plans and programs, you implement it, and you get to see the fruits of your labor, as they say, no?
Yeah.
So you're more closely involved with what's going on in the businesses if you're in operations, and yeah, I enjoy that part a lot. Where what you do today, you can see the results. That's one. And another thing I really enjoy is working with my people, with my stewards. Motivating them, seeing them grow as in their careers, seeing them grow as people, and finding ways to motivate them, because everybody is different.
Yeah.
Every individual is different, and it's the job of course the managers, and going up to the officers and us to find ways to motivate each and every one. So yeah, that's what gets me up. The people get me up every morning. That's why I come to work, is to work with my guys, my team,
yeah.
and they inspire me to also work harder. And likewise, I hope the directions that I give inspire them to be better people as well.
Wow. Well, the truth about it is the sense of fulfillment that you get when you see your people grow cannot be measured through words.
Yes.
The feeling is just, you love it. You can't express it through words, but it just makes you happy. When you see your people grow. Yeah. And seeing your plans and ideas come to life, that's also a good feeling to have.
Yeah. You put a lot of hard work into it, and of course, it's fulfilling when you see some of the hard work show up in the.
Correct. So let's say, obviously, from our audience, there are business owners.
Yeah.
And there are people who want to start their business, or there may be people who are currently employed but want to have their own business.
Okay.
So, But despite all of those differences, one of the common things that they have is that they want to have a business.
Okay.
And so, since you have been in this game for quite some time, and then you are currently the VP of operations, and you have a lot of experiences in the professional world, what's the most, let's say, one important tip that you want to give to the audience in terms of running a business?
First of all, my experience compared to others is not that much yet. I mean, in my own way, I've been working as an employee, working as a business owner for only about maybe 16 years. So compared to the other my mentors, they have much more experience. But from the little that I know, what I could say to your viewers and to people who are doing business, the first thing is invest in people. Invest in people. I know sometimes it can be difficult to look for the right people, to work with people, but invest in your people. When you find the right people, you take care of them, and never hesitate. I think it's foolish to think you can do everything all the time. I believe in hiring your weakness. If you're not good in finance, then you hire a good finance manager. If you're not a salesperson, it's not in your nature to be a salesperson, then you hire a sales manager. Okay. You don't have to do everything yourself. Of course, for startups, you're limited because of the resources and the overhead. So you kind of have to wear multiple hats as you're growing. But never hesitate. If the opportunity is there to hire your weakness, go for it. And hire people that share your passion, share your vision, and that buy into the vision of the company. That's one. Another thing that I could, advice that I give, that I can give business owners or people who are looking into business, or even employees. And I tell my guys this a lot. Is not everybody is fortunate enough to do something they love. So it's not every day. In fact, very few people are able to do something that they truly love. So my advice is to find joy in what you're doing. It may not be what you love, but find joy in what you're doing. So that's how that's what I tell my guys. You find joy in what you're doing. Maybe you wanted to be a baker, or maybe you wanted to be a doctor. But sometimes in life, things don't go your way. But if you can find joy in what you're doing, then you're already a winner. You're already doing something right. So those are the two things that I think the advice that I can give your viewers and people in my limited experience. In my limited experience, those are the things that I can share.
He did mention that in his 16 years of professional experience, it's like saying that he's also very young.
Yes.
But he has a lot to say, Number one is invest in people.
Mm-hmm.
That's really true. Like, you also need the help of others. You're not a one-man show. You are not living alone. You also need the help of others so that everybody will win. Everybody has their own strengths, just as much as everybody has their own weaknesses.
Yeah, and like in the Angcore group, we have a lot of, not just within your organization, we have a lot of supplier partners, we have a lot of logistic partners, and you do work with them as well, so there's nothing wrong with that in my opinion.
So you also collaborate with people.
Correct. Yeah.
And number two is that find joy with what you're doing.
Yes.
I really agree when you said a few people are doing what they love to do.
Yeah.
But you just have to find the joy in doing it. Happiness is different from joy.
So sometimes, a good example. I've spoken this a lot with my friends and my family. If I wanted to do what I love, then I'd be playing the NBA. The thing is, physically and talent-wise, it just doesn't match. So you try to find joy in what you're doing instead of always trying to I wish I was in a job that I love. So sometimes I think it's a state of mind also that you just have to try to find joy in
So
whatever
you
you're
also
doing.
like playing basketball?
Oh, I love playing basketball. I played varsity basketball for a long time, so I love basketball.
He loves basketball.
Yeah.
So if you want to challenge him for a one-on-one,
Oh, I haven't played in a while, so
just put like a comment at the comment box later, and then let's try to set like a schedule if he wants it. All right. I think that's a lot of value that you're sharing to us, Tobi. So for all the viewers out there, Angcore, which is VP of Operations Tobi, has a lot of value to share to everybody, and hopefully you learned something from this session. And as we have more sessions, or as we have more episodes to talk about business, about digital, about marketing and all of that, hopefully you will learn more about it. But this time, hope you got a lot from Tobi. And Tobi,
well, the Angcore group, the brands that we carry under the Angcore group are Chevrolet, the automotive Chevrolet, Kia. We have Mahindra as well. We have a couple of branches here and in General Santos. And for your viewers as well, whoever's interested in purchasing a vehicle, we'd like to think that we're a place a place you can trust, and we always try to see what you need and offer something that works for you. We're very need-based in terms of selling. What you need, we try to sell you, and we're very open, and we're very good at providing sales programs and different financing options that will work for whoever wants to buy a vehicle. So, I'd like to invite everybody to if you're interested in buying a car, or if you're even thinking about buying a car, to come over to Angcore Group's showrooms, whether the Angcore AB&T Group showroom, whether it's Chevrolet where we're at now, or Kia, or Mahindra, and we'll take care of you here.
You heard that? They will take care of you guys. So yes, Angcore is like the mothership of a lot of businesses, and three of them Tobi mentioned. That's Chevy, Kia, and Mahindra here in Davao City, and they also have a branch in
General Santos,
in Jansan. And so they have fancy cars and really good. Cars. All right.
Yeah.
So if you want to visit them, they are located here in
Kilometer 7, JP Laurel Avenue. Yeah, Lanang,
So,
beside Grand Regal Hotel.
Beside Grand Regal Hotel.
Yeah.
All right. So we're going to log out. But again, this is Jan. This is Tobi. Hope you had a great time and listened to our session. And if you want to shop for a car, let him know. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Logging out.